G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. Well, I've had a little bit of a Christmas break and I had a break on Boxing Day, but now I am back into it and back into it in a big way. This video might look a little different already because of all the flamethrowers coming across that hive, and it's doubly different because there's double perspectives. This is the return of dual perspective commentary again, and I have answered the requests of many of you on my channel saying, like dual perspective commentary NS2HD, but can we have one from both the marine and alien perspective at the same time? So I thought, yeah, sure, why not? I'll do that. You know, I love killing myself with editing time. It's so much fun. No, but seriously, I actually do love editing these together. They take catastrophically longer than single perspective commentaries, but I love doing them, and I hope you guys love them too. Please tell me if you do, and if you don't, please tell me and I'll stop. Anyway, this is an odd commentary. I'm killing two birds with one stone here. A lot of other people have been saying, NS2HD, can we have a video where it's not the slow death of the marine team? Can we have one where the marines own up the aliens with flamethrowers and grenade launchers and all that other good stuff? Well, of course you can. Of course you can. The only problem is often those games take a very long time. It'll usually mean the marine team is teched up, taken something like West Wing in Rockdown, and it's taken maybe 40 minutes to bring the game to a close, and I don't want to give you a 40 minutes game. You know, you won't be able to put up with my voice for 40 minutes. You'll be crawling at the walls telling me to shut up by the end of that. So instead I've cut into this game at about the T-17 minute mark, T being the death of one of these teams, and I'll leave you to figure out which one it's going to be. So on the right hand side I have Tempest, and on the left hand side I have myself. Tempest will be playing the marine perspective using the flamethrowers on our lovely hives, and on the left side I will be doing my best to try and stop them. I spend a lot of time in Commander View, so I'm going to bring you some alien Commander View as well. And Tempest, well, it's obvious what Tempest is going to do. The frame rate on the right hand side with Tempest may be a little bit lower than you might be used to with some of my videos. Hey, sorry, it's a beta. It is a bit finicky on some systems, a little bit finicky on Tempest system, but I think it still looks great, and I'm bringing it to you because I think it looks great. So, jumping right into the commentary here, and keep in mind I am trying to follow two screens at once. My head's jumping back and forth and back and forth. I will try to stay on the microphone and stay on the game, so please try to stay with me. Here we go. We've got Tempest in West Wing just annihilating every skulk that comes in here and generally burning the hive to the shit. You can see the tentacles flailing, and it just stabbed itself against the wall there trying to hang on, but it is dead. That hive has gone down, the harvest has gone down, the whole area is just dead. The power's back on, there's an armory, there's a Mac. The Marines own that place. Meanwhile, I am up in the roof ceiling space of Alien Start, and I think I'm going for an evolve here. I believe I just picked to evolve into a Gorge because I've been Alien Commander for the last 10 minutes of the game, and I've decided that we need more defenses. The Marines are just coming down us like a sack of bricks. They've got flamethrowers, grenade launchers, everything is coming down on us. So I thought I'm going to use some of my spare plasma that I've built up from commanding to drop some Hydras, including in the ceiling space here. You will have seen in NS2HD number something where I looked at Gorge Hydra placement. I love doing it in the ceilings. It's a fantastic place to put Hydras. The Marines sometimes won't see them even if they can reach them with the flamethrower on Rockdown Alien Start. They can't do it in Tram Start, so doubly good to do it in Tram Start, even though they're highly inaccurate because of how far away they are. It's always good to do damage to Marines, and a great way to spend your plasma, bringing down the Gorge Spit on this flamethrower, who is not Tempest, just showing you Tempest view now. He is flaming away in Central, so I'll bring it back to mine. I am trying to spit this Marine, not working though. He's running away. Spit is kind of hard to hit with at the moment, especially if you've got aim like mine. It is hard to hit with. Jumping over to Tempest view as I continue to drop Hydras back in Alien Start before I jump back in the hive. Tempest going to work on that crag with help from his teammate. Teammate getting a little bit close to the flames. They want an alien barbecue, not a marine barbecue. Got to be careful there. There is no friendly fire at this point in the beta. I'm just being an idiot. So Tempest now going to work on the whip in that leads to Alien Start from East Wing. Flaming Skulk going past, but did take him down. There's my view of that same area. You can see the whip that was on fire a moment ago and that hive. I'm trying to put up more defenses. The carbon count is quite high at the moment. I think we've got 53 carbon, so plenty of carbon to spend on structures for defense, and I think I am going to go nuts spending on structures for defense as Tempest visits the armory and purchases yet another flamethrower, and no doubt will be returning to the combat momentarily. Now, big mistake I made. You might have noticed there was a free extractor free resource node down in the East Wing Hive, and I have not taken it. I'm spending all my money on trying to drop whips and crags all over our hive. Tempest running straight into the hive as I am trying to place a whip. Oh, he's caught a gorge straight away. The gorge goes down. That poor gorge. Eggs going down to Tempest as well. He takes down the drifter I was trying to use to build a whip. You can see they're bursting into flames and exploding. We don't have flare either, so there's no use for me trying to use flare on these marines. We do not have much tech at all. We've only got one hive left, and we do not have a lot of carbon because I only have one active harvester at the moment. Not good. Having a little bit of trouble placing structures in here. I'm not sure if the game is restricting me from placing structures here or it's a little bit glitchy. But I was trying to place a crag and a whip there because I thought because marines often try to run past the hive at the back there, and I thought that it would be good to put a whip there. Tempest bringing up a sentry gun. Not sure where that is. Oh, yes, that is just outside our hive. Not good. So they are putting sentry guns up on the crate there. Excellent sentry gun placement. Defending themselves with the flamethrowers. I'm not looking at all. I'm still looking at East Wing Hive, trying to work out. I don't know what I'm playing with myself. It's ridiculous. I'm just playing with drifters the whole time. Tempest charging into the hive, bringing down the flames on the whip, on the crag, bringing it down on the hive. There's the view from. Oh, you can see it in my view as well. The flames are just going everywhere. It's great to be able to watch this dual perspective. I don't know why I hadn't done this before. It's just great. I'm not looking forward to editing it, but it looks fantastic when you're just watching it from two screens. Tempest bringing down the flames there, and his teammates as well. I'm frantically trying to place a crag up near the harvester, knowing that it was our only harvester and I needed to keep it alive. Tempest has retreated, but there is another teammate in there just setting fire to everything. The harvester writhing around on the resource node. Not good for us, because if that harvester goes down, we have no harvester. And crucially, if you have no harvester and you have less than 15 carbon, you're out of luck. You can't even get a new harvester. So I've jumped out of the hive for a moment to spend some of my spare plasma on dropping new hydras around the hive chamber to try and keep these marines at bay. It's not going to be much use though. In fact, it might be better served if I just jumped out of the hive permanently and engaged in combat, because we need all hands on deck to defend the hive. Dropping another hydra as Tempest goes to work on the whip that you saw briefly out of the left side of my gorge view there. There it is at the bottom right of commander view. Tempest takes it down as he himself is taken down by a skulk. That same skulk then moving down to the armory there and unable to get that kill. Unfortunately, the sentry guns took him out. Tempest respawning while I'm playing with two drifters. Not sure what I'm trying to do with these two. I need to play. Oh, there's another marine there bringing the flame down. So finally getting that whip to build. So it obviously was just a little glitch. There is no game restriction there. I don't think there were any structures that were nearby interfering with that before. It might have been actually that there was an egg below that grate. So maybe that was what was doing it and I just wasn't paying enough attention. Flaming. I love the flame effect when you're in commander view. It's fantastic. You just see these bursting fireballs as your alien brethren are consumed into the great frontiersman barbecue. I wonder how they taste. Who knows? I don't know. Eating Kara wouldn't be too good, I don't think. And Tempest moving into the hive with a flamethrower as well. What's he going to do? He's going to go straight into the armory. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe deciding he wants to buy another flamethrower. Maybe the one he had wasn't good enough. No, brings down the flame and is helped by a sentry gun at the end of the corridor to bring down a skulk, and more flame going down there. I am just helpless in commander view. I've got barely any carbon. I've got 14 plasma and I've got nothing to do. There's that whip bringing down the pain on Tempest just as I wanted it to. Unfortunately, it probably needed one or two more hits to bring him down, and he's unable to bring him down. Here I am facing off against another marine as Gorge, trying to get back into the hive because I'm on fire. Notice that the fire effect does not completely blind you anymore. You are capable of continuing to fight. Tempest hanging back off the other side of the hive, not sure what he's doing. He's waiting for his moment to strike as I try to bring spit even onto this marine who is now running all over the place, just setting everything on fire. And me, like a little chicken, I've run back into the hive, and the hive is on fire. I'm on fire. The crags are on fire. Everything is on fire. Tempest finishing off a whip with his pistol and then bringing his flamethrower back out to continue. Notice the Marine Commander being a cheesy bastard and exploiting the multiple sentry bug to drop multiple sentries in one place. That's not cool, kids. Don't do that. Me deploying a useless Umbra there. I don't know why I was deploying that Umbra, because the Marines are using flamethrowers anyway, and the particular crag in question was nowhere near the Marines. So, useless Umbra, but hey, it looks really cool. I love deploying Umbras just because they look good. Umbras cost 30 energy. The crag, like most alien structures, builds up an energy store up to energy 100, and you can deploy an Umbra as soon as your energy gets above 30. So a fully charged Crag, or a fully rejuvenated Crag, what would be the word for an alien instructor? I don't know, have a go in the comments below. But a fully rejuvenated Crag can deploy Umbra 3 times before needing to continue to rejuvenate itself. I am going to work on this sentry gun with Spit. That's not going to work very well. Not doing a lot of damage. The Gorge is not supposed to be high DPS. The Spit is supposed to simply be a support weapon you can use to fend off enemy Marines while you are acting as battle medic and general terrorizer with your Hydras, placing them all over. Tempest has switched up to shotgun, as I generally burn around the hive. Being a Gorge on fire is no fun, and you make all sorts of funny noise. Tempest running in with his shotgun, noticing the spores down in the armory, so pausing for a moment there before those spores clear, but he is now running in hard. I'm healing up a whip. Tempest coming across a whip that round the corner. If I don't say so myself, that was excellent whip placement by me. Unfortunately, shotguns can bring down whips very, very quickly, and have no fear. Just run up to those whips and blast away. Tempest going to work in what used to be our second half. I'm not sure if I've placed that again. I don't think I have. I am on fire, and I have died, and at some point, I believe, we have lost our only harvester. So, aliens now in a hell of a lot of trouble. They have, yes, there you go, the empty resource node. We have no harvester. I've jumped into the hive knowing that we're in trouble and realized we do not have enough carbon to place a new harvester. So, this might be a game mechanic that Unknown Worlds needs to look to. Me deploying Umbras in desperation, knowing that I can't place that harvester over that resource node, so there are no resources anymore for the alien team. Unknown Worlds might need to take a look at that, because it kind of is a game ender when all your harvesters die and you haven't been paying attention. I don't know, maybe you should be punished. I'm not sure whether you should always be able to place a harvester. I don't know. I suppose in like StarCraft, if you didn't have enough to place a new command center or hatchery or nexus, you'd just die anyway, so maybe it is fair. Anyway, moving right along, as a Skulker I'm going to work on the armory, and Tempest he was killed in the hive, so he is just respawning now, so I'll return to my view. Spores coming down in that armory as well. Unfortunately, I did not pay enough attention and was killed by a pistol-wielding Marine. I was probably getting greedy and really wanted to take that armory down because the health was getting very low, and I thought with just a few more bites I could have taken it down, charging the sentry guns here, getting up close and personal, unfortunately then being taken down again by the same player with the same pistol. That pistol needs 2 notches in its handguard because it has killed Disco. It's me getting desperation, charging past the sentry gun line and engaging 3 Marines at once. If I'd not panicked so much, I probably could have taken one down. Tempest, one of them, Tempest in fact, getting the kill down on me. So my dead body rolling down the stairs there, and Tempest charging back into the hive with a grenade launcher attached to his rifle, firing off a grenade instantly. Me going to work on sentry guns in the central access area. There is no hive there, no command station there, so that was up for grabs, and I was trying to push it, but I was taken down very rapidly. Do not look at my kill-death ratio. I spent most of my time in the hive, and that's my excuse, getting behind the 2 sentry guns that have been placed, but going down to a grenade, not sure whose grenade that was. Tempest, meanwhile, pumping grenades into the hive. Notice this is a 7v7 game for pretty much the whole time, so a very, very exciting game. Having 14 players on a small map like Rocktown is very, very exciting. Grenades popping all over the hive, and multiple Marines walking into the hive. It is not looking good for the alien team at the moment, and I am so glad to be saying that, because most of the time I'm saying, oh my god, it is not looking good for the Marine team at all. And you have to remember, this is the beta that has not been balanced. Not all abilities, weapons, structures, pieces of equipment are in, and therefore it is not very well balanced, but that's okay. It's still so much fun. The point I'm trying to make as I run out of breath is that it is unusual to see Marines manage to get the tech out into a protracted game, but when you do, it is a sight to behold. As I chase a Mac down onto this power node, realize these Macs are trying to repair the power node, and so I immediately start to take them down, because I do not want that Marine commander to have any more resources at his disposal than he already has. Tempest has been going and popping some eggs in the hive with his rifle, doing very good work there, running out of ammo. Look at the lighting effects all over that corridor as Tempest was fighting and taking me down as well. I'm not sure if Tempest got that kill. I wasn't watching both screens. It's really hard to watch both screens. I wish I had 4 pairs of eyes. That way I could get depth perception down on both screens. Right now I'm trying to watch the right-hand screen with the right eyeball and the left-hand screen with the left eyeball, and my eyes are like, what are you doing, man? This is insane. I can't keep up with this. My brain, I need 2 brains. Whatever. This is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this game. I am popping out of an egg, and now I must mention a very, very important bug in the beta at the moment is that once your harvesters go down, you will no longer be credited for, say, me pinging these sentries with a parasite. Any points you get, any plasma, I should say, more correctly, any plasma you get, like 5 there for killing. Who was that? I think that was Tempest. Yes, it was. Ha! Take that down the corridor, little brother. Any plasma you get there will not be credited to your plasma bank. You will not receive it because it's just a little bug. So deal with it, aliens, and just fight on. That's what I said. There's no point bitching about it. We've just got to get in there and stick it to these Marines. We can still win just by the pure sheer amount of awesomeness that we have inherent in our jaws. So jumping over into East Wing again, and I thought I'd have a little knock on the front door of the Marine base because I was sick of being on the defensive. I've been on the defensive this whole game, so I decided I would go and have a look at what I could find. Finding a vulnerable infantry portal, crucially waiting for the Marine to spawn and then starting to snap my jaws, so killing him very easily. Then I thought I'd jump on top of the command station and see what I could see inside. Knock, Commander, come out and play with me is what I'm trying to say. And not going to fall for it though, because if he jumps out right now, I fall straight on his head and kill him. So instead I have to go to work fighting a Marine down there, and he got me with his rifle butt, and hey, I love the rifle butt. So getting a taste of my own medicine there as he brings me down with my favorite ability, favorite weapon. And Tempest running out with a flamethrower, no doubt be coming to join the Kara barbecue in the alien start hive. Not fun for me. I am being burnt alive as well. Bringing down a Mac, I assume that Mac was there to drop sentry guns in the hive. Never fun to have sentry guns in your hive when you are an alien. I just got absolutely toasted by those 5 sentry guns. They were like, mate, you are not getting past here, just try me. And I said, yeah, I'll try you. And unfortunately ended up as a bullet-riddled corpse on the ground, back to Tempest's view just as he died. So that was a pretty good view switch. Got points though because he burnt me alive. I think that was me he burnt alive while he was dead because he set fire to me with his flamethrower. Catching a brief glimpse there of what I am now engaged with and dying from, which is an armory, 5 sentry guns, multiple flamethrowers in that part of the map. But the alien team does have 2 hives, so we can spawn very quickly, and we could have tech if we could get plasma, but we can't get plasma. We've got 1 lurk left, who is our sole higher life form, otherwise we are all skulks. All skulks against flamethrowers, not fun. It is possible to kill flamethrowers with skulks, with the updated flamethrower being nerfed quite a bit and more balanced, but it's still not fun. You want to be a fade or a lurk when you go up against flamethrowers. Tempest just bringing down the house as I engage the Marine Start main base, so watch either view you want. Both are very exciting at the moment. So many Marines on that hive. I think this hive could go down momentarily. There is just so much fire coming down on it, so many bullets coming into it. All you'd need is 2 Marines to get their switch axes out, just like Tempest then does start doing. I'm too busy bringing down defenses in the Marine base, but little do I know, right now the hive is going down so fast. We have no commander at the moment, no commander to pull us back. It's very important as commander to give strategic information such as, the hive's dying, NS2HD, get back and help. I think that hive just went down, it did indeed, and I believe that will be GG almost, because the Marines will be easily able to jump into this second hive. I will stick with Tempest view now because it is the more exciting view as the Marines move down as a menacing team all together now to reach the second hive. Tempest burning away what I think is it was an alien player then switching up to a crag, and just fire everywhere as the alien team is utterly decimated, and that hive will go down, so it will be GG. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. This was very difficult to film, edit, and commentate, so please let me know if you like it, because it's important that I know what you like so that I can make what you like so that you can view me more, and then we all get happy because NS2 gets promoted, and that's what we all like. So leave your comments below, subscribe if you haven't already, send me any questions you've got, and don't forget to visit the Unknown Worlds forums because they're a great place to ask questions as Tempest goes to work on this hive with his switch axe, tentacles flailing everywhere hopelessly. It is no use because it is about to die. 16, 15, 13, single digits, dead. Your team has won the game, it will say in a moment, and they will return to the ready room. So that's all I've got time for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.